It's day 5 of week 7 of the Back to Fitness programme. Today we are going for our 30-minute or so walk jog session. It's the same one as we did a few days ago. So we start off with the usual 5-minute warm-up walk, nice brisk pace, and at the end of that, when you're ready to go, we're going for a full 8 minutes non-stop easy jog. End of that, we get a full 5 minutes of recovery walk, but remember to keep up your brisk pace, and then it's the second 8-minute non-stop jog. At the end of that, all that's left is the 5-minute cool down, an easy pace walk, just as though you were having a walk around the local park at the weekend. And that's all there is to it. I haven't gone into any detail about how your pace should be judged or anything like that. I think you know what you're doing in that regard now, so there's no point in really just prolonging everything. I thought maybe it might be useful to have a wee think of one of the problems that you might be encountering just now. One of the most common problems that we have when we have a local group is a condition that most people refer to as shin splints. It's where you get a pain on the front of your lower leg, or more usually it's on the outside of your lower leg. It can really be quite sore, and a lot of the time the recommended treatment is just to rest, in other words stop what you're doing. Now we don't want to do that, we've come this far, so when are you likely to encounter it and what can you do about it? So when are you more likely to get it? And really I think the answer is any time from this point on. You tend not to get them when the jogging duration is relatively short, but from say 5 minutes upwards, that's where it starts to kick in, if you are going to get it. Are you likely to get it? Well, in my experience, again from hundreds of people coming out and doing this programme locally, it's less than 10% of people that actually get shin splints. So if you never encounter it, then that's great. Most people are in that category. If you are in the small number that are predisposed to get shin splints, then the good question is, what can we do about it? And the even better answer is, you've already been doing what you need to do about it, and that is to stop it happening in the first place. So shin splints is generally caused because the tendons at the lower leg and the upper leg and round about the ankle tend to be quite tight, and they're pulling on the muscles and stretching them beyond their limits of normal elasticity, and that's what kind of creates the problem. It can also be because you're getting friction between the tendons themselves and the sheaths in which the tendons run. But the answer to avoiding nearly all the cases of this is to be doing stretches and getting everything nicely loosened up before you get to a point where you're going for a distance or a time that shin splints is likely to occur. So that's why we have been doing these stretches. Ever since day 1 we've been doing strength and flexibility. So flexibility. The flexibility part is in part the tendons. So if you have been doing these exercises, and I hope you have, then already your joints and your muscles and your tendons and ligaments and all these things will already have got themselves into much better shape, so that now that you are doing longer jogs, this shin splints problem is really unlikely to occur. But it's also a word of caution. It's very easy to just say, oh, strength and flexibility exercises, I don't need to do that. That's a waste of time, I won't bother. If you don't bother, then you're more likely to get an injury. So please, let's do these strength and flexibility exercises and keep doing them regularly. Okay, so have fun on your run today, and we'll see you again tomorrow.